Hello everybody, Walker here. Welcome back to Create Above and Beyond. Last episode we finished off by having made a single inductive mechanism, and I said that we were going to make more today. No, I said I was going to make the actual final machine today to get through that, or between this episode and last episode. That didn't happen. Instead, I worked on trying to get the refined radiance to work. So, in spite of what the journal says, which is that you can supply light emitting blocks as items on nearby depots and belts. That is true to an extent. What I have found is the chromatic compound absorbs maybe 2 torches and then just stops working when it's on a belt or a depot. And that's the torches themselves. So it might be the torch that's the problem, it might be the compound that's the problem, it might be the belt that's the problem. I don't know. The other thing I found is that when I just put place torches around and drop the chromatic compound, it's within 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. It's very quickly that it absorbs the torches and it's done, right? So knowing that, I went ahead and built a whole new section to auto place torches and then transfer stuff back. This is a mess. This was done out of necessity because I just couldn't get the damn things to work on the belt for whatever reason. So let's walk through what we've done and see what is going on. So this will still make, and you can see it's halfway made. So this will still make the chromatic compound. It goes into this chest. Yes, I know I used brass item pipes, even though I said I don't like them. I still don't like them. Again, out of necessity, because I was running out of space. I really didn't want to build another building off of this area. I think it's going to look terrible, but whatever. That's going to pull into this dropper. Okay, now this dropper is set up. This dropper is kind of weird. We have to kind of what we're going to have to do is prime it. So what happens is I have this redstone link over here, and that redstone link is linked up to this content observer, which is observing this funnel, and it's set to observe the refined radiance. If this funnel drops a refined radiance, this will pulse a signal to this dropper, which will drop one of the chromatic compounds into this area here. Okay, but we have to prime it first. So what we're going to have to do, that's why I have refined radiance, plus I was also testing, I'm going to drop refined radiance into here, and that will then prime the dropper to pulse and drop a single compound. And it's going to do it one at a time, because what's going to happen is here in this adjustable crate we have a ton of torches. It's going to supply torches up here and into a roundabout. I don't have these belts hooked up yet. We're going to do that today, but this is going to supply into a roundabout that will constantly feed in a circle, and then these chutes will pull from that roundabout into these deployers, okay? And then the deployers will place the torches right here, 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 and here. 4 torches, so we're around the compound. And if I did my testing correctly, 4 torches is all a compound needs to generate 1 refined radiance. That will get sucked up by the accumulator, which then pumps it out into this chest, which then is deposited via this funnel, which will send the pulse. So again, I got to prime it once, and then it'll work just fine. Then everything else runs down through as per normal, and will get deposited into here. And yeah, I will have to supply my precision mechanisms, onto this belt. And one thing I do want to do is come around here and set that to 1, because we don't need a dozen coming out of here, right? It's just, I really should just have an andesite funnel there, but I don't want to have to go make some. I think I might have some. Yeah, okay. So what I can do now is just do this. Because remember, we didn't have any when I put that there. So an andesite funnel is more than sufficient. We only need them coming out one at a time, so that'll work just fine there. All right. Now you notice there's a hole in the floor, and you can hear some pistons going. And that is to take care of these. So some of these are drained, some of these are not. This is not a perfect system. The best way to do this would be to dig a 100 by 100 block hole and just fill it with a hose pulley. I don't have the time or the I'm too lazy for that. I mean, 100 by 100. Now that's 100 by 100 empty blocks. So that means I'd actually need like a 102 by 102 container, I think, is the appropriate number I would need. That's huge. That is a very big, because you need 10,000 empty blocks is basically what we're going for. That is a huge container. So this is my compromise. I have 3 pistons set on a timer. I played around with observers. I played around with other things. The timer is just fine. And then these pumps on these pipes, which are connected to all of these, they're just going to draw right out, and they're going to fill these 3 spots. It's set to time to perfectly push into that point when it's full, and destroys the water block, the liquid block, fluid block that's there. And that will get rid of our chromatic waste. So it's not a perfect solution, but as you can see, it still works pretty damn well, because I've got a ton of magenta paintballs that need to go through here, and it just seems to work just fine. Everything else is working okay. So we have some stockpile switches so that when our things are full, it will turn things off. This one is set up to turn off our farm for the dyes. Now that I've explained that, I want to fill that hole in, but of course I didn't bring 3 lab blocks with me, so I'll do that later. We do have a little bit of... It appears that... Let's see, can I put... Okay. Every so often I get a spawn in here, and I'm not 100% certain... Oh, yeah, and then I had to put in a roof because, well, we got snowed, so the roof went in. Yeah, every so often I get a spawn. I'm not 100% sure where it's coming from. I've checked a lot of the places and I've lit it up. But of course, it could be coming from anywhere. What I really should do is just put some light emitting ceiling tiles in, and that should take care of the problem. Like, I mean, that should be fine. It's 8. You need 6 or lower for it to spawn, if I remember correctly. So most of these are more than sufficient. Anyways, now that we've explained all of that, what we're going to do today is actually turn this mess on and see about getting these belt systems working properly, because we haven't done that yet. I haven't done that yet, and we're going to do it today. And then, once that's done, we're going to make a single Chapter 3 machine to clear out Chapter 3, and then we're going to look at Buddycards, because I'm really interested in that. This is a solution until I'm able to get a beacon, and then I can just put a beacon there, get rid of like all of this, just put a beacon and a dropper, and be done with it, and all of this can go away. But this is a solution to get to that point. So, anyways, we need to turn the machine on, but then we also are going to need to spend a little bit of time getting it sorted out. And I'm going to do this sleepy bye right now, because stuff still is spawning. There's a creep over there, which is very scary for me, so I'm going to try and do this. Yeah, there he is. He's up there. As long as he doesn't come down here, we're good. Just throw 10 in there. Our minecart still tends to want to just go backwards. It is what it is. We'll deal with it when the time comes. So as you can see, everything seems to be working fairly well. Now this is turned off. Why are you turned? Oh, well, that shouldn't matter. Why are you turned off? Oh, you're not turned off. I rotated. I never... Okay. We might just have to break those. There. That should do it. Alright, so all of our fingers are working. We just need to get this working, right? So there's a couple of things that I could do. It looks like, actually, if I go up, I was originally going to do something over here, but if I bring this up further, I think that actually is going to be moving in the right direction. Yeah, okay, good. So that's going to be moving in the correct direction. So now we just have to go around and fit everything else going in the correct direction. We need one more encased chain drive so that we can link those two so they go the right way. I need some... But we'll grab a bunch of them just in case they're, they're useful and we like them. So we know that's going to go the right way. At least, hopefully, it'll go the right way. The other thing that I think I want is a number of gearboxes so that I can wrap around like that. So we'll do, I think 3 is probably all I'm going to need. Alright, that's moving the correct direction. That's moving the correct direction. And I can't tell if that's moving or not in the right direction, but I guess we'll find out over here, right? Because it's all interlinked. Yeah, okay. So that's all moving correctly. So now... Are you guys... Why are you not placing? Are you too far up? Is that what the problem is? Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. We can do that. I have no problem changing that up a bit. Let's put you back in there. I need you. Yeah, I have no problem changing this up slightly. And then we'll just do this. Like that. And that actually might be better for what we want. Let's clean up some of this. Okay, I think the only thing I have to do now see, this is where things are going to be a little awkward. So I'm going to throw that down there. And what I should see is it working, like pulling those torches up. Okay, did one. That's good. My problem is I don't see the particle effects, and that bothers me. And this worked a lot faster before, but okay, there was 2. There's 3, 4, and it goes up. Does it get grabbed by the accumulator, or is it too far up? Nope, it worked. Okay, so that dropped and that's going through, and life is beautiful. Perfect. Okay, knowing that, I'm going to throw... Shoot, where did those go? Oh, it would have gotten grabbed by the accumulator, right? That's fine. I'm okay with that. Oops. Well, now I'm less okay with that. I can't get out. Okay. That should work. Throw that up there. I'm just going to get rid of this one because it's not going to be a big... Well, I'll throw it down there. It looks like everything's working. The arm is a little slow, but we already have 10, so everything looks to be working properly. I can breathe a sigh of relief that it is doing its thing. Where did... Okay, no. Alright, so what do we need now? We need zinc compound, right? So why don't we go and make some? Why don't we go get food first, then we'll make some zinc compound. Is it zinc compound or no, invar compound? We need the invar ingot basically to make an invar machine. But first we need food because we're like, can't move. But I'm very, very pleased with what we've got. Alright, so what I didn't do is I did not actually... I have zinc, and I need, what, 4 iron ingots? Use crafting, bup, 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 bup. Is it not zinc that I use this with? I thought it was zinc. Maybe it's zinc plates. Let's take a look. What I didn't do is make any of the systems to automate this yet because, well, we'll do that later. It's not a humongous thing, right? I mean, invar casing, invar ingot. Unprocessed invar ingot. Nickel compound. It's iron and nickel. And mostly because I think what I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to make is the induction smelter, which is going to make these unprocessed guys. And then I can just make a press to do what we need to do. So, any nickel compound. Do I have any? Okay, I have nickel ingot, and I need like 4 iron dust, I think, to do that. So we can put that in there, and you know what? We can start emptying out a lot of this create stuff, because we are pretty much all set for a while. If we're going to go and look at Buddycards, we're going to be all set for a while. No, wait, I only need 3. I'm going to throw dirt in there just because I'm lazy. And that, and we'll put the sky stone in there just because I'm lazy. Okay. Come over here. Get a bunch of these. And throw the rest in there. Now I need to make this into dust. So, I need 4 iron dust. Or, can I do this? Can I, like... No, it doesn't look like I can mix. So, we'll just, we should have a mill somewhere around here that we can borrow. Or we can just make one real fast. Wow. I don't remember where my... There... No, wait. Yeah. Nope. 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 It's up there somewhere. Yeah, we're not doing that. Alright, let's just make a mill real fast, so... It'll be fun. Oh, wait a minute. What am I talking about? We'll just do it over here. So what we'll do is we'll just... Oh, shoot! Not all of it. Not all of it. Just 4, please, and thanks. And this is how we'll do this. We'll just wait for it to show up, and we'll grab it out of here, right? Dust. Dust. Not the fastest thing in the world, but hey. it's working. It's doing what we need it to do. There. Alright, now we can make the Invar nickel compound, sorry. And then what do we do with this again? We need to blast it or bulk blast it. So we'll have to borrow that. And I've just been throwing the extra rubber into the trash compactor because, well, we've more than enough. Okay, and then you come up here. Not you. You come up there. And that's going to take 16 rounds to get that working. So, you know, that's fine. All right. We only need one of those, right? Yeah, so Invar, ingot, and stone. So we'll have to go and get some stone. Might as well go grab that now. And so one of the things is I did take a bunch of that sand and make a ton of glass because I was going to do the big tank for the chromatic waste. What the heck? Is it like a creeper convention over there? 1, 2... Just saw it on my mini-map. There's like 3 creepers over there, and there's a ton up north. One of the things I was thinking is we definitely need to work on our store that we've kind of put to the wayside. Depending on Chapter 4's requirements, it may be in our best interest to start buying some of it. Is that a new guy, or is that... No, that's the same... Right, just looking at my mini-map. And with Chapter 4... Well, Chapter 3's final thing, unlocking a bunch of thermal stuff, I think we might be able to get away with that. Alright, that gets us 2 Invar casings, and did I bring any of the... No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. Why would I? That would require being smart. I just hate the roof that I put on over there. I'm going to have to fix that and change it. This whole extension just turned out a little blah. But at least I can do this now, because I don't really care about that. Okay, everything turned off. That's fine. I haven't fully committed to having that on all the time yet. In there, Chapter 3 complete. Look at this, we get some glowstone, we got another Invar ingot for us. It feels good, doesn't it? Let's go home, like all the way home, like all the way home, all the way through the factory, all the way to the very first building that we had before we made this massive complex of stuff. We've come a long way in just over 50 episodes, but not far enough. Okay, we're home, we're safe, nothing can hurt us here. We're just going to throw the glowstone right in there. Let's just take a look. Okay, so Chapter 3 is done. Technically speaking, it's not 100% automated, because we still need to manually feed it precision mechanisms for now, but for the sake of keeping on and moving forward, it's basically done. Let's go ahead and go back to our overview. Now then, we have a bonus path that we definitely want to take. We also have this alternative path that I have no idea what it is. And then we have Chapter 4. Let's look at the alternative path. No, let's look at the bonus path. then the alternative path, and then chapter 4. And then we're going to put everything on hold between here and here, so that we can look at Buddycards, because I'm interested in it. So the prospect of teleportation alone might be reason enough to explore a mysterious end dimension. Researching technology, you'll find that your hard-earned silver suddenly finds a second use. After hitting the checkmark above, additional quests located in the 3rd chapter will be revealed. Alright, so that takes care of that. We don't have whatever this is, but we'll look at it. Now, let's look at this. You'll find that the newly discovered laser setup, okay, has other interesting capabilities. Behind a bit of science and experimentation lies a way to transmute seemingly unrelated materials between another. The demanded silicon element is one of them, but which is its counterpart? Well, that's sand, so I don't know. After hitting checkmark above, alternate 4th chapter of the factory guide will become accessible from the quest sidebar. It will still be possibly returned to the other chapter. Good, let's hit that. Okay. And then into the box. New energy unit joins the ranks. The production facility for silicon will involve. There's 2 different ways of pronouncing that. I mean, it depends on if there's an E on the end or not, I guess, but who cares? Will involve the interplay of thermal induction machinery and the familiar kinetic components. Between flux and stress, a peculiar innovation in laser technology will be required to produce some of the ingredients involved. Okay, so we're getting into lasers. So we're getting beyond create and now into more high-tech base, which is sad because it should all be create, but whatever. Into the box. So let's see. Chapter 4 start. Boom. We'll need to make printed silicone. As one of the 2 known ways to obtain it, the assembly line will move items, fluids, and energy in and out of the new and rather compact Invar machinery. Okay, so let's just take a... okay, give me the builder's tea. So let's take a look. So we have laser, new capacity. It's going to require flux. We already know about redstone flux. And then open ponder scene. Involves converting one material into another using a high energy beam and a catalyst tool. Inventors can familiarize themselves with the necessary machinery components via GEI or entering /C for create, ponder, and whatever that is. Okay. Interesting. Well, I prefer using ponder. I actually love ponder. And I wish more mods made use of it. Whenever the deployer activates. Okay. This, though, it takes too long to get between scenes. Whenever the deployer activates, beep, the laser will emit a high beam energy beam. Okay. Yeah. You take way too long. Hopper minecarts caught in the beam will process their contained items. Oh no, we actually have to use the hopper minecarts. I don't know what comfy reading means. Okay, that's fine. We'll be going through that, I'm sure, in great precision. All right, so what do we need? We need sand. We need basalt. Oh boy, so we're gonna have to learn how to make basalt. Okay, so we can use an igneous extruder with blue ice and lava and soul soil to make basalt. Or, alright, so we're gonna have to make blue ice. Recipe. Which is ice. Well, lottie freaking What? Oh man. This is gonna require a whole new facility. Wood and sand we are totally fine on. We have more than enough of those. Snowball machine, and that is going to be a bit of an issue. And then this chain might be an issue. This is going to take a while. And eventually it gets us the circuitry here, which is for AE2, which is going to be awesome, and that's going to like totally revolutionize our entire factory. And that gets us an ME controller. Oh my lord, we're almost to AE2. Oof. And it's going to require calculation mechanism, printed silicone. Wow. Okay. Chapter 4 looks insane. Let's take a look at the chaotic alchemy. Because I, as people know, love magic. Okay, we're at 28-ish minutes, so we'll get this over with quick. I love magic. So alchemy is basically magic. But what do we have over here? More risky approach to refined silicone resource, laser alchemy. Can provide an obscure yet rewarding path. Secret codes of reagent. Once found, Chaos Catalyst can not only transmute material in the silicone, but potentially create other valuable resources. We might have to do both. We might have to set up a magic shop and an alchemy shop. I think that would be cool. Okay. And then we go back to chapter 3, and this is... oh no. So we do have to go to the end? Alright. Travel to the outer islands? Oh, you've got to be kidding. That's such a pain in the butt. Cast molten silver. Ender alien. Okay, so endermium. Okay, yeah, but how do I make the blend? Find it to create that. I have ender dust. Use it. Use it. Oh, bollocks. So, I have to go to the end. So, I'm going to have to find an end portal, and I'm going to have to defeat the Ender Dragon. Great, if I want to do this. But I do want to do this, because that gets me the Endurium machines, and the Endurium machines give me access to Ender chests and Ender tanks. And Ender tanks in particular, so that I can transport lava from the end. But Ender chests, so I could get rid of a lot of these long sequenced stuff. I can get rid of this horrendous minecart contraption that just keeps breaking on me, and just put ender chests down and transport them that way. You know, you've been okay. You haven't been perfect. You've been okay. So the end. We're gonna have to go to the end. All right. That aside. Let's put all of that aside. Let's look at Buddycards in, I believe, and I haven't looked at comments, so I'm sure people have mentioned that Buddycards are like worthless or something like that. But I believe from what I've seen, they're actually going to be fairly useful. So I'm going to put the rest of this in here. Clears one harmful effect. Hot cocoa. Ooh, really? That's basically milk, isn't it? How quickly does it take to drink? About the same amount of time. A cup of happiness. I would consider that coffee. And that gives me motivation and saturation. I'll hang on to that. Okay, I need a book. That's really what I need, like, right now, is a book. A single book. So I need some leather and some paper. Luckily, I have both in spades. I know I have plenty of leather, but I need some paper. Luckily, I have that and that. Look at that. So there's my paper, there's my leather, and there's my book. Now then, I need to go back to my home, and I need to get a card to make... oh, it's raining? That's a shame. Now then, I have all of these packs, and it says it contains 4 Buddycards, and I believe I need a card to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab those. I'm going to grab these grading sleeves that I have no idea what they do. There's another pack. Do I have any other packs anywhere? I really wanted to do that too eventually. I don't think so. I think I've been putting all of them right in there, and that looks to be the truth of the matter. So we will assume that to be the case. Okay, that gave me some cards, and I don't know anything about these, but I'm assuming blue is a little more rare, maybe? So we'll use Oink. Get us that? Alright, let's take a look. I'm kind of excited about this. So, welcome to the world of Buddycards. They're collectibles you can find and collect all over your world. Happy collecting. Great. Explanation of the various sets of cards. So, another set, slightly harder to find, found in another. 27 in this set total, but many more when you consider shiny and grades. Oh boy. In order to get the nether set, you must find nether set packs found in vanilla nether structures. You can also find them rarely by killing younger piglins or zombie piglins. Bartering for them is harder. Nether set in most packs give you 4 in total, only one of them being a shiny variant. Common, uncommon, rare, epic. I'm assuming a lot of this is going to be similar. You can get another set buddy medal by collecting all 27. Gives fire resistance 1 when equipped. That's actually not bad. Can also be enchanted with buddy binding, buddy boost. Gives bonus effects while on fire. Buddy boost 1 gives speed 1. Buddy boost 2 gives speed 1 and strength. Ooh, wow. Okay, so this stuff is actually pretty good. End set. That metal will give different resist, so each one gives create set. Neat. Shredded buddy card. In order to create set packs, you must first make shredded buddy cards, tossing them into crushing wheels. But if you have a few extra packs, you can get more bang for your buck by recycling packs instead of cards. Buddy steel nuggets and brass plates thrown in a heated mixer 5 to 1 to 1 to make created set. That's cool. So I have to actually make these using all sorts of stuff. Interesting. That'll give me haste 3. Yeah, so each one... Oh. Buddy steel hook. So I have to fish those up. Okay. And I need buddy steel to do that, I think. I'm just going through real quick here. And then farming ones... I need to... In order to get FD set cards, you can find them... Breaking with buddy steel knife. The beans can be eaten. Not recommended. Really? Oh, you need the beans to make... Okay. Get shredded buddy cards. And then you have to cook them with bacon, sugar, 2 shredded cards, and 2 buddy beans. And then you have to add it to a canvas, which will turn it into a pack. Interesting. So it looks like this is going to be a little more involved. We might just spend a little bit of time on here. Okay, helpful items. The buddy card binder. Each one has 54 card slots. It can hold a stack each and can be expanded with the extra page enchantment. Depending on the cards you use to craft it, the color of the binder will vary. So if you use cards, you can craft one. Interesting. Extra page will give... Does it say extra page is 3 levels? First one added in 18. Okay, so 18, 42, and 66. Mystery pack. Okay, I'm just going to go through. Here, we know what we really want to look at, and that is, okay, somewhat rare ore that has various uses. It can be smelted in, the crystals can be smelted into luminous. Okay. We can make paneling out of them. Deep luminous, which we've found a few. It can be used to upgrade buddy steel. and specialty items. So the luminous ring is used for finding deep luminous, will increase the odds of successful findings. So probably want to make that. Deep luminous tends to crystallize in odd shapes under a lot of stress, yada yada yada. Luminous pickaxe. Upgrading your collection will also work with same enchantments. Seems to increase your odds of finding deep luminous as well. Perfect Buddy Steel gear is the most powerful version. It upgrades the same rate as Buddy Steel. Is always one level above. It is made using smithing table, Buddy Steel gear, and perfect Buddy Steel ingot. Because of the cards that helped form the perfect Buddy Steel, the armor can be enchanted with Buddy binding as well as other stuff. I think. Okay, so what about, I guess, Buddy Steel? Okay. Here we go. Buddy Steel armor is what I really care about. If you have no sets completed, it's as strong as chainmail, but by the time you complete all of them, it'll become stronger than even netherite. Holy moly. So I gotta start I should have started doing this a long time ago. Stronger than netherite. As I complete sets. Enchantment you get on metals and binders. Whenever you die, an item will normally drop a despawn your chance. That's nothing that we care about. We die. That's the end of story. Holy mo! So it's as good as chainmail, which I think is as good as what I have on right now. But as we collect more sets, it gets better. And then we can make this perfect Buddy Steel. To upgrade it even further, I think, if I'm understanding correctly. Okay, that makes perfect Buddy Steel blend, perfect Buddy Steel ingots. Is the use for them? Perfect Buddy Steel gear, upgrades at the same rate. It is made using the smithing table, Buddy Steel gear, and a perfect Buddy Steel ingot. Okay. And then Enderlings can be found wandering around the lands, gladly willing to trade some cards with you. I haven't seen one of these guys. Xylex. Trade with Xylex, an extremely rare material only Endermen have access to. Unlike the Elders, the Enderlings will gladly trade with it. Okay, so I have to, what, kill Endermen to get that? Do I have any of that? I don't think so. Oh, there's some of that luminous crystal. So I guess the first thing I should do is make a binder to keep cards. So Buddy Pack binder is 3 cards and a leather. So why don't we go do that? I'm kind of... Alright, honesty time. I sort of got into trading cards as a kid. I was big on the Generation 1 Pokemon cards. But as it got bigger, I got less inclined to care, so... Okay. Yin, but I thought I had a yin up here somewhere. Emeralda. Okay, so that's shiny. So I guess we can do that there. Spoopy Yang, Fortuna, Dr. Lazuli. Shoot. I opened too many. Is there any more? Did I get them all? Okay, I think I got them all. So... put that there and that there. This is the problem with card collecting. Okay, like, I guess 8-star means it's high quality? Is that true? Let's just get rid of the ones that I'm not 100% sure on, I guess. Alright. So now I can do like this. So I can do... Do these not sort? Oh my god, do I have to sort them myself? Oh my gosh. Okay, so why don't we take the shiny ones out and see what happens when I do grading sleeves. Oops, I missed one. Also, let's look at our book and see what grading sleeves do. Grading sleeve. Okay, grading sleeves are not for the casual buddy card collector. You have been warned. Will allow you to grade cards by holding it in your offhand with ungraded cards in your main hand. It will get 1 of 5 grades. Grade D is most common. Below average. Most value getting when it's capable. Mint condition, perfect quality, nearly impossible to find with 1 in 500 cards being this perfect. What does grading do? Like, you can get grading luck like potions. A potion may be made using Xylex on an awkward potion. Buddy Seal Vault, storage solution for your buddy cards. Each one is 108 card slots. Can almost stack each, 12 normal inventory slots. Okay. Booster box. Oh, you can store unopened card stand. Oh my god, this is card displays, mystery pack. I could actually make that. Turning a pack that would normally only have 4 into one with 9. They almost always give 9 cards. Ah, that's why I ran out of inventory space. This is insane. Someone actually made a trading card simulator in Minecraft, and it is nuts. Okay. Okay, so if I do this... Grade D. Interesting. What does the grade mean, though? Like... Grade C, grade D, grade D. A lot of grade Ds on these shiny cards. And also, I'm a little kind of... What does the star mean? Does it mean it's rare? Okay, here we go. I guess I should have read more, right? Cards number 1 through 12 are common with no colored corners. 13 through 21 are uncommon. Cards 20 rare, 4 corners. Cards 26 to 27 are epics with 2 yellow and 2 purple corners. Both shiny and non-shiny cards have the same odds for card rarity. Okay, does it tell me what the stars mean? The base set medal can be earned by getting all 27 cards, shiny and not shiny, of the base set. When equipped, it will give you... Okay, so... Base set will give you most, but give you 1 of 4 cards, shiny marines. I don't know. I guess I don't understand what the... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 3 down, so 7. Going to be extremely... Oh, wait. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23... This is kind of dumb what I'm doing. I don't know if this I need to do this. Like, I guess it's so that I can keep track of what I've got, but... Oh, 3... So, if I have doubles, do I care? Is the shiny better? Oh, wait. Maybe the shiny is just the one that has the star. Yeah, that's all the shiny means, is it's got a star. So what if I grade this one in its higher grade, right? Which it is. Is that better? I don't understand what the grading system has to do other than just having fun. Binder, pack, display. Get a 1 of 5 grades. I'm not sure if it matters for what we're doing, like, because we're more concerned with getting or better equipment, right? So I think that that's not as big a deal as we think. Okay, that's 9, 10, 13, where was 14? All right. 16, and I guess shiny. I guess we care about shiny more than anything, I guess. 20, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 16 and 8. And we have a 16 and we have an 8. Interesting. This is really interesting to me. So why don't we consider this to be our normal buddy card binder for now? And here's what we're going to do. We're going to shove all this up here. We're going to open a few more packs, but we're going to go up and look and see if those boots changed or if I have to like do something in particular. All right, so we got another oink, which we already have. So this is good because now we can like shred these, right, and use them for something else. Yin we already have. Fortuna we already have, but the other thing we want to check is if they're shiny or not. So Fortuna is base card number 10. And yeah, that's shiny, so we'll throw that there and get rid of that one. Yang is number 13, but we have a shiny. We have another Fortuna. Grassling is number 12, which we don't have yet, so that's good. Bling is number 15, which we don't have yet. And he's shiny. That's pretty good. Alright, so we have a couple. Oh, 16. Yeah, okay. So we have a number of cards that are now, I guess we could consider them, I wouldn't say useless, but we don't need them anymore, right? So it did say we can run them through a crusher to get shredded buddy cards. And it specifically calls that a crusher, but we also could make different binders, I guess. Oh, if we get an Eye of the Ender, we get, okay. What else? And then if we combine it with a block of iron and a block of lapis, we get Buddy Steel Blend. Maybe that's what we should do initially. Okay, let's take these and see what happens. Right click to update power. Aha! Power unlocked, 2%. So it is growing with power as we upgrade. It's not better than my current Traveler's Boots, obviously, but hey, that's really cool. I'm fairly happy with that. I'm probably going to do a lot of this off screen because a lot of this is just kind of okay. As I said, I used to collect Pokemon cards a long time ago. We're talking like late 90s, back when... Oh, you're going around the wrong way again. I am so going to get rid of you and replace you completely with Ender Chests. Yeah, we're talking late 90s when it used to be really, really big. Hey, I want the other one. No, I just want 2. I don't need more than 2. Okay, that's good. But, where was I going with that? Yeah, I never got into Magic. I never got into baseball cards. I never got into any other really trading cards really big. I have some different, like, anime-ish trading card set stuff, but nothing major. So this is kind of for me. Did I really eat all that potato already? And how did I get 3 crushing wheels? I put one... I need to find a place to put this anyway. I don't really have a lot of room for this stuff, so we'll have to find some place out of the way that I can set up to do this. We're probably not going to do that today. Well, maybe. Alright, so... basically, I just need a setup where I can just run them along to crush. I suppose, actually, do I have a place upstairs that I have some room? Oh, and you know what else I need? I need belts, and I need... I'm not going to be worried too much about, like... okay, all the belts are over there. I'm going to grab an oak trim, though. It's so exciting. Something brand new. Something I've never done before, ever. Ever, never have I done this buddy card thing. This is a totally brand spanking new mod for me. I am 100% unfamiliar with it. This is exciting for me. So I'm going to grab 2 of you. No, I only needed 1 of you because I get 4. Then I'm going to go upstairs because I think I might have some room up here that I can just run. Yes. It's going to run a little slow, but that'll be okay. So what I can do is just kind of do this. And then... oh, woodpeckers. I need... I only have 2 cogwheels left. Let's go make some... we're at the very end. Let's get these shredded, and then I'm probably going to spend a little bit of time just off camera doing this. And... oh, God. That's kind of dumb. No, I mean... oops. Off camera, just like opening these cards and sorting and doing stuff like that, because we don't need to watch me doing that constantly. I'll do a lot of the work using the cards on camera, but we're gonna do most of the rest of it off camera. And then turn those into verticals, because I really gotta say, I absolutely do enjoy putting these horizontally. I think it's hilarious to watch. Right. Okay, so, that was my bad. Maybe put that there so that I have a little bit of room to work with. Alright, so now if I throw one of these... See, I'm still not sure about the whole grading thing. Oh, that was fast. Okay. I thought that was going to be super slow. It's really not. It's actually really fast. So we can now put... we'll grab an andesite casing. I think... I don't want another oak... I can't do an oak trim because they're different NBT values, so it's not going to work out that way with the cards, so I'll have to do a chest. I'll open some of the... I'll open the nether one on screen just so that we can take a look at that too. Oh, and I want 2 andesite casings actually. And up we go. So I'm going to put one on the end. I'm going to put one on the beginning. Oh, criminy. And we're going to... Oh, it's not hooked up. Okay. And there. And that should be fine, because it should only be... Alright, I think I understand. I think it's just the set numbers. So if I throw that there, and that, and that, and that. Let's just throw that in there, just because I'm still not 100% sure what the heck that's all about. But that gets us shredded buddy cards. Okay, so we're going to open up on screen the nether pack, the nether set. And what do we got? Big Pig. He's a real unit, an absolute chunker. Dig straight down, she'll catch you, no crap. Vinny, she's all tangled up. And it's a shiny. Oh, Viney. I get it. Viney, not Vinny. And then if I go like this, and I say, check. Ooh, grade B. Grade A. And then I guess I could make a... Yeah, one last thing. I'm gonna make a book. Actually, no. I'll keep these in here for now. But what I think I'm going to do is make a book for each card type. So that's going to require a lot of stuff. Cool. Okay. Interesting. But pretty awesome. I'm kind of... Yeah, it's still just 2, but... That's going to take a lot of work and time, which I'm going to do off camera. We're probably not going to have a set of armor that's like super upgraded anytime soon, but I'm definitely going to check into that. Next episode, we're going to start working on getting towards the end, because I really want ender chests and ender tanks. That will not solve, but make a lot of stuff easier for me. So, definitely want to get this line down. What's the poise cycle? Replicate poise bushes passively should you require steadier and more convenient. Oh. Yes. Yes, because then I only have to go in to get them like once. I don't have to constantly go and get some. Not that we're going to be making a ton of these all the time, but it's not a bad idea. So we'll do that. And make one of those and get that going, rolling. Expensive brick, silver ingot. Ah, okay. Because we need silver. Yeah, we need silver in ender dust to make the endurium ingot. Okie dokie, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. We looked at a brand new mod for Walker. I know it's not new for everyone, but new for me. And, yeah, we got... Oh, why is it so dark in here? You know what I really should do? I should get a torch and put it right here. I don't think anything can spawn in here, but... Well, nothing can spawn because I have a torch. That's right. Okay, we're fine. Anyway, that's gonna do it. I guess I can't eat buddy beans anymore, so I'm definitely gonna have to start working on a better farm system so that I can get better foods going. Anyway, beyond that, like I said, I'm gonna open all these packs, sort through the cards, mash up the ones I don't need, and maybe start looking at making some of that buddy steel stuff, and maybe looking for some of that luminous, and trying to find some of these little Endermen, because apparently you trade with them, so I'll have to hang on to a couple cards too. Oh, I bet that's what the grading is all about. Trading with them. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to keep some of my higher graded cards, even if they are duplicates. That's gonna do it. Hope you enjoyed. Like down below, comments down below, sub button and bell icon. And this is Mark saying stay safe, and check you later.